and welcome into Myths and Legends. I'm here with Red Sonja, and I've always wanted to do a Greek mythology themed stream ever since I started on Twitch. There was always two that I want to do. I always want to do Western, and I wanted to do Greek mythology. And basically, you're a part of the final three events that I'm doing on Twitch. I've been doing these for years, and the fact that you're a part of one that I love so much, I'm very excited. That being said, so last night I was like, all right, I should try to like learn a bit about her and try to integrate it into the stream. That's usually what I do with streamers. It's like I take something that they love and I try to mix it with the topic. Immediately, I was kind of thrown off guard because I'm a very reserved individual, because I went to your clips. And the first clip I saw, I don't know what it was, but it was you just punching your tit as hard as you fucking could.
Alright, I got one. Oh,
okay, there's got to be a reason behind it, or there's got to be something more to her. So then I go to your Instagram, and the Instagram is what kind of clued me in to be like, okay.
Oh, yeah, the Instagram is even more wild.
It's more wild, but it kind of pinpointed your mindset in my mind, where it's like you're a very wild individual, not wild, creatively all over there. Because it's not consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's an artist that only draws black and white, they just post black and white. It's cool because as I was scrolling down, it's like you get to see different things that you do, different styles, different like photographs, and like every one of them was giving me ideas for like other streams. But I was like, no, focus on this stream. It's Greek mythology based. We're gonna do this. But knowing that you had that obscure mindset, I was able to integrate it into this stream to make it actually fun. It's not going to be centered around something hard. It's just going to be very out there. I guess I'll lead real quick. What is your favorite Greek mythology story?
Probably I would go with Athena, because she's just like a badass bitch. Did her thing, and then she got the city named after her, and people respected her. She's more kind of like a role model in the sense where like a lot of the other Greek gods and goddesses, you can tell like the religion back then really wasn't based on like, oh, like gods should be like role models. Like they were all like cheating on each other and doing all kinds of crazy shit. So yeah, I'd go with Athena.
Athena? That was pretty good.
Yeah,
Your
she's my
favorite is kind of in my pathology. It's Odysseus. I love him so much. Just because his story and his arc through like all the books is so immersive. Because the idea is, my favorite story, if we're going to pinpoint it, is Odysseus and his I guess you'd say his army, his battlemen or whatever. They go into a cave and there's wine and food and like everything you could dream of. It's like you stumbled into the Playboy Mansion, but there's no bunnies or Hugh Hefner, right? Like you're just like in awe that all this is here for you. So they start doing exactly what you think any, army men would do after battle. They start feasting. And while they're feasting, I believe it's Polyphemus comes in. And Polyphemus is a big old cyclops. And he has the one eye.
Yeah.
Sure enough, he's like, what are you doing with my food? And they're like, oh shit, this isn't for free, So Odysseus is like, hey, look, no, I'll give you some of our wine that we carry with us all the time. Just let us go. And then Polyphemus ends up drinking the wine. He's like, this is great, but I'm going to kill you. So then they all start fighting him. And he ends up grabbing a club and he starts killing Odysseus' men. He's feeling terrible. And then Polyphemus is like, tell me your name before I kill you. And Odysseus is like, my name is Nobody. And Polyphemus is like, your name's Nobody. And he's like, yeah, it's Nobody. He's like, all right, Nobody, prepare to die. But then Odysseus stabs the Cyclops in the eye and he goes blind. And Odysseus is leaving. And he has Athena, like the spirit of Athena with him. And she's just like, just keep going, just keep going. But then Polyphemus's two brothers show up. And they're like, who blinded you? So we can kill him. And Polyphemus says, nobody. So now he basically tricked an ogre, but Odysseus' pride gets the best of him. And so he yells back, he's like, Polyphemus, I want you to know something from the bottom of my heart. And Athena's like, don't. You don't know what you're doing. Don't say what you're about to say. He's like, my name is not Nobody. it's Odysseus. And then later, I won't get into it, but you find out that Polyphemus was Poseidon's son, and he starts coming after Odysseus for killing him. But if he just kept that to himself, he would have been able to just cut and draw. But that's my
Yeah.
favorite. And then the second is, I think, the Medusa-based stories. That by far my favorite consecutive stories out there. It's a little bit of a role play. This is where the ingenuity comes in.
Okay.
I want you to pretend not a role play. Going back, yeah, it did sound like that. If you go back, I'm like, this is where the fun begins. We're gonna do a role play. If you were to go back in time, okay, and you are a mortal in the Greek mythology realm, the gods exist, all that exists. Like right now, I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes real quick. When you open them, you are in Rome. You are in a world of decadence, and you just got transported there. What is your first move? What do you do?
How rich am I? Like, what's my status?
You are
in
literally
society?
like, imagine if you like Doctor Who, you're like turning invisible and reappearing. Like if right now you just poof, that's what you have. You just have yourself. You're in that red hair with the red outfit. You will just have yourself, and you're just standing there around all these people. They're kind of side-eyeing you in a way. Like, why is she dressed like that? Like, what do you do? And you can't come back.
But I can communicate, right?
Yeah,
So
you're
it's just a
not
thing that
you're not deaf or anything. I'm just saying you're just moving from one location to the other. You don't have to make yourself mute.
So I'm speaking English.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Stop it. Get some help.
You as
See,
Sonya
I'm thinking
right
about
now.
logistics.
You are transporting just back in time.
Okay,
That
just
is
exactly the way
Like,
I am.
bloop, bloop,
All right,
and you're
I
there.
would probably try to find the friendliest looking person on the street and maybe go inside a business,
Right.
make myself a little less visible. I know that's hard because I'm fucking bright red
Yeah, I was
right
gonna
now,
say the
but
shop owner that you run into.
probably wander around and try to get a sense of things for as long as I could without setting off any alarm bells. Yeah, just try to take in as much as I can before somebody stops me.
Okay.
And then if somebody stopped me, yeah, I would probably just roll with the, well, I'm a goddess. And I just,
Smart. I didn't think of
I would
that.
try to do some crazy magic trick or do a fucking
Do you know magic?
backflip or something.
A backflip. I am a
would
goddess.
I would pick up a torch of fire and start swinging it around like I'm at one of my fire shows or something, and try to
See, there
convince
you go.
them that
Yeah,
I
that
was,
would.
fire
That's
goddess.
smart. Obviously, when I first land, I'd blend in. Like I'd grab if they only wear tablecloths, I'd grab a tablecloth and I'd just put that on and just do the one eye, as I'm walking around and everything, and then just blend in that way.
Yeah, I'd find some clothes real fast.
So real quick, just because you said
Although-
fire, you want to see a trick real quick? I think you've seen this.
Yes, let's see it.
Yeah, okay. Sonya, would you like? Oh, this is going flawlessly. Would you like a flower? It went out. Damn it! Hold on. All right. Sonya, would you like a flower?
Yes, I would love one.
It was definitely supposed to go out though.
I mean, I like it better like that. It's more artistic.
Now imagine you're going back in time, right?
Okay.
And you appear as a god. What are your abilities and what do you do? Do you go straight up to Mount Olympus and be like, hey, look at me? Or are you a god amongst men? Because eventually the gods will bring you up there when they realize, oh shit, there's a god on the whatever. But what are your abilities? What would you like to do? And you can think outside the box. If they're X-Men abilities, you can use those. Any of that.
Okay, I've always said that if I had a superpower, I would be able to turn invisible. But if I was a god, that's a little bit of a different story because...
Well, you would technically be a god amongst men. I will be with you even if you can't see me.
Yeah. So...
Zeus was a badass. He slept with everybody.
I mean, that still happens nowadays, with modern...
Yeah, but they're not cool.
And shit,
They're not cool.
But in a cool way, yeah, in a cool way, not
Could
in
you
a,
imagine?
like,
Okay,
fucking weird way.
hypothetically, would you be mad? And this is a very dangerous scenario. If
Okay.
you're back in time, you're laying in your bed, right? You have linen or lace or
Mhm.
whatever the fuck they wear. Zeus shows up and he does technically take advantage of you. And you open your eyes, you're like, oh no. And then you see this glorious wind eagle. He transforms into a glorious wind eagle and just flies off to the distance with the moon. And you know that you technically just got by Zeus. Are you mad, or are you kind of like a bragging point the next day and be like, that was Zeus? Like, do you think they allowed him to do that? Because I see it as,
I feel like my if I was living back then, my attitude would be different, obviously, because I
Right.
worship those gods. Be like, all right, you know, he does what he wants. He's
does what he
Zeus,
wants,
right?
and he did me, and now I'm cool. Because I don't know why I'm smiling, but because I think it's different with guys, right? Like if Aphrodite came and took advantage of me, it's like, even if she did that today, it's like I'd be like, okay, like, are you kidding me? Like the most beautiful thing on planet Earth and all the cosmos took advantage of me. That would still apply
But,
today
like,
with
so
me.
You were awake for it though, right? Like you were able
Well,
to,
okay,
like,
say I'm laying on my back, obviously, so she has like full access or whatever, right? And I'm just like, I wake up, I'm like, oh, and just like, and I'm like, how could I, like, you know what I'm saying? Why is that
Yeah.
different between guys and girls? It just is though, right? Because if a girl woke up to that, she has more of an opinion.
It is different.
But
like,
if it's a guy, it's just like, yeah, like,
depends on the situation, you know. Am I like this lonely single woman that hasn't had any for a while?
that's
or
a
am I,
good
like,
point. If
happily
I was in a
married, or, like-
relationship, I'd be like, look, I'm going to regret saying this because I know my wife is going to hear it, but you're fucking gorgeous, but this you cannot do right now. Like, you can't do this. Go, shoo. And then she turns into whatever.
Right. It would be, but I mean, I guess if you told them, you know, it was a god, like I couldn't do anything about it, they'd probably be like, all right, yeah, that's cool.
It's the reverse of the whole teacher-student thing. Because if a guy fucks like a high school student, it's like he's a pedophile. But if a female teacher does it, it's like, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? It's always, it's so weird to think about. It's always been like that with guys to girls and girls to guys.
Yeah, and girls are less threatening than guys, just overall. You know what I mean? Like, there's less of that, like, I made him do it. It's like he probably wanted to do it. But then, like, when it comes to a girl, it's like, oh, well, maybe she was like,
she's the one leading, you're saying, probably?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, she's leading him on.
Like, when a woman is leading the way, it's less threatening than when, like, a guy is leading the way, right?
I can see that. Because there's been, I'm not going into detail, but there's been circumstances in my life where it's like, I don't know, women just have that ability. That's the gift they have, that magic.
Yeah.
Good on you. I call it magic. Any girl that comes up to me, I'm like, damn, you got that magic about you. She's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, you're trying to seduce me. You can either freestyle, you're not freestyling at me, about gods and monsters, or we could take 5 minutes and try to write one down, and we have to decide whose is better. It's your call, because I don't mind doing it the other way. And you don't have to freestyle. Always seems like you have to, like, try to, oh, this is my knowledge, but I don't care either way. If it's written or freestyle, to me it's the exact same thing.
I'm pretty out of practice with freestyling. I mean, I don't mind either way. But
do you want to take a 5 minute and just do it then? Because we can do it right here.
It would make it cohesive because.
Right.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, you can write it down. So use either your keyboard, Google Docs, or a paper, and we'll both write it down.
This is gonna be terrible.
Yeah, I mean, like my inner rapper just did that thing where it's like I laughed like, yeah, this is good, and then I immediately scratched it out.
What was the name of the god of war?
Kratos. No, I'm kidding. Ares.
All right, I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Fuck you.
14.
We'll go through for like autocorrect.
Good.
Yeah, no, but dude, I got nothing.
No, maybe you can beatbox for me a little bit.
Just gonna do Will Smith from Men in Black.
All right, how many bars are you writing?
Dude, I'm left-handed. That's all it's in. Like, it takes me hours to write a sentence. That's what this is.
Oh,
I got the
okay,
right to-
okay. All right.
You decide who goes first.
All right, you go first since you hosted me.
Fuck. Okay, thank you. I went to an orgy and met Sonia. Only problem was a dog was upon ya. I said, excuse me, miss. I got a cup of piss. Ignorance is bliss. I'm in your presence. That's why they call me Chris, miss. I'm a god. I get the right to abuse. Sonia, if you didn't like the heat, you shouldn't have lit the fuse.
Oh, shit.
That's what I got.
A cup of piss got me, dude. Okay, I'll try to make it like
Okay.
somewhat rhythmical.
Okay, close
Okay.
it. Go.
Okay, bringing the Greek shit in the booth, rolling with the king named Zeus, telling Hades we don't want no truce, cause his hoe wetter than Poseidon's cooch. I'm more ruthless on my flow than Athena, bringing your ass straight to the arena. I be fighting like gladiators, putting it to the face of all my haters. Working hard like Sisyphus, make you look like a sissy puss. The main goddess, I hope you got this. Bring you into flames like Hades, making the fools look like babies. Aries on the mic like I got rabies. Not even Troy could save me. I'm a beast like a cyclops. I let the beat like raindrops, making Helena take off her tops. And the Minotaurs let their wings flop.
I see yours is better because there's so much that's memorable about that, about being wetter than Poseidon's cooch.
Yeah.
How'd you do? What'd you do? Sisyphus, Sisyphus. Like it was better. We're gonna do more role playing where one person is playing a mortal and the other is a god. And I thought that would be interesting. Because you got to be like a defensive god. Like you're asking a question that technically the god, you have to, what's the word?
So I'm
manipulate.
like a merciless god, like ruthless god.
Right, exactly.
Like that
It's
kind of
kind of like
guy?
Odysseus in that scenario I said where he's tricking this person into giving the answer. But we need to come up with a concept. What are they tricking him into?
All right.
So I have to convince. We'll do this. We have to convince the god to give us something. So we could say like, say you're Aphrodite. I want you to give me your beauty, and I'm Zeus, and you want me to give you my thunderbolt.
So we're making a deal.
I can go first if you
see.
want. It's your call. Because either way, we're doing the same thing. We're just reversing it afterwards.
Okay. All right, you go first. Yeah.
Okay. Walking up the steps. You're like, oh my gosh, a lot of fucking steps. And there's you just chilling, looking at all the gods who are currently like frozen in a statue form. I got to like,
who goes there?
Oh, okay. Hi, it's me, Monster. Can I talk to you for a second? Just because, again, totally on you. Your highness, your gorgeousness, all that fun stuff. I just walked like for the past 6 hours up this mountain for a simple request.
How long is this gonna take?
It's
because I got a lot of grapes to eat over here.
You reminded me of a girl, you know, and my anxiety just spiked. And I'm like, you stupid bitch. Like, just the way you presented that. You're doing good though. All right.
I'm eating grapes.
It's not going to take long at all.
Better be important.
Minimal. I understand completely. Holy crap! I'm actually getting reactional over your like voice persona right now. No, it'll take a multitude of probably 3 minutes, 180 seconds of your time. That's it.
All right, but only because I haven't heard any other requests today. I'll let you be the one request for the day.
I like how there's more people like behind me. So I'm gonna say it plain and simple to you. I need your beauty. The thing that makes you you, I need.
But yeah, that's like my thing. That's what I'm known for.
But wouldn't it be nice to be known for something else? If they take your beauty, it never changes your intuition or your drive. So wouldn't you want to strive for something else in life that you've already achieved for so long?
Yeah, and then maybe like, I wouldn't have people like you showing up asking me for shit all the time, right?
Okay.
All right. Tell me first, what are you gonna do with it that's so important?
I want to give it to
That's
my
more
girlfriend.
important than what I do.
I want to give it to my
Alright.
girlfriend. She's been upset about her look for a very long time now, and I thought it'd be a nice present for Christmas to just give her the gift of beauty. Even though I find
Are
her still
you
beautiful.
upset about her looks, or
No,
is she
no,
upset
no,
about her
don't.
look?
No, I love her. I think she's fantastic in every single way. I'm doing this for her.
Okay. And you never made her feel beautiful?
I
Is that
make
what the
her.
problem is?
No. It's
You
just.
tell her that she's pretty?
I tell her she's pretty. She's like, I just hate this. I hate this so much. And she starts crying, and she starts like doesn't talk to me for days. And every time I talk to her again, she starts crying more. And I'm like, I'm gonna visit the most beautiful goddess in the world, and I am going to ask her for her beauty for her. So it's a Christmas gift.
Okay. You're tired of listening to her cry about this? What do you like
It just
her?
seems like you're twisting my words very strongly here.
Dude, I told you I was gonna be ruthless.
Yeah.
Why do you like her?
I like her for her like insides of love, and like she's a very good person, and I think she deserves a very big Christmas gift. And I'm just wondering, man. Give it up.
Are y'all married? Are you gonna marry her, or like you're just
This
gonna,
was
like, chill with her for a
going.
while?
This was
Like, are
going
you
to go
committed
with
to this
her
girl?
birthday is on Christmas, and I was going to present the ring inside a box, which also has your beauty essence in it, so that when she opens it, she is a heightened version of herself, but also she realizes I'm getting married to this man that I love.
Okay. And then what's in it for me?
My God, what's in it for you? You are going to get so much admiration from the rest of the gods, like so much. They're going to be like, wow, we should give up stuff that we have to make people happy, because oh my gosh, Aphrodite is just the coolest. And you know what? She could probably even take the place of Zeus and become god of gods. Wow, what a great gift she has given this mortal. Wow.
Okay, so are you gonna devote your life to making that happen? Like, are you gonna worship me every day and like sing my
Yes.
names in the street?
Yes, I will
and,
skip being like
tell everyone
Aphrodite,
how benevolent I
Aphrodite.
am?
Yes, but yes, I'll tell them how cruel you are. Yes, yes, I will.
Oh my God. So would you still marry her if you weren't gonna give her this gift?
Yeah, absolutely. I already have the ring picked out. I just think it would be a nice gift for her to have.
I'm pretty suspicious right now. I feel like you want to marry the hottest chick in the world, and you found someone who's down to marry
Aphrodite,
you,
if
but
I
they're not
wanted
hot
to
enough.
marry, if I wanted to marry the hottest chick in the world, why wouldn't I just marry you?
I really love this girl,
I do, with all
but
my
you
heart.
just want her to be a little hotter.
No, don't do things. She just wants to look better.
I think I could give her like, some beauty off of one of my toes or something.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're just, to be honest, being a bitch. How about how about some beauty from your cheeks?
So I gotta sacrifice the red XX Sonia thing.
How about this?
That's my alter ego.
Some beauty from over your heart, because you don't really showcase your heart that much, and every time you look down, it'll be a reminder. Hey, I actually did give part of my heart to this person.
That's some Riz right there, actually. All right. Now we're talking. Okay. All right, fine. I'll allow it.
Yes.
I'll allow it.
Yes.
You can throw it in the box with the ring. What kind of ring did you buy her?
Oh my gosh,
Maybe
it's
some
ironic.
advice.
It's one of your lines. Like it says Aphrodite by Aphrodite. and it's one of your rings. So it's so weird that you brought that up until I remembered
Oh,
just
my
now.
new line. Okay.
Your new
all
ring
right.
line,
Glad
and
to
it
see it's doing well.
looks it's magnificent. When I got it, I didn't want any other ring out there. It's your turn. You want my bolt, and I am Zeus.
Okay. All right. I'm coming up. I'm flying on a cloud because you're like in the sky, right, or something.
Yeah, Mount Olympus is
Oh,
above the
fuck, you
clouds.
sleeping, dude.
Yeah, I'm
That's the
oh
worst
yeah,
time
you
to
gotta
ask
wake
somebody
up,
for a favor.
Zeus.
Hell no. Um. All right, what's going on, Zeus? Just came up here to get on top of you while you were sleeping because I heard you were into that kind of thing.
I'll just wake up right away. Oh, hello there. Who are you?
Yeah, I heard that you were into that.
Why are you here?
Oh, I just came by to say hello and like, maybe, talk about some stuff.
Cool. You can get off of me whenever you want, but if you want to stay on, that's what I do.
Yeah, no, it's totally cool. We can talk like this.
Oh my! I see what you're about to do to me. Okay, in terms of winning this argument, continue.
Feeling comfortable?
Just to rewind to the previous conversation chat of the woman having all the power from our first little segment.
Yeah, I decided to use that to my advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that, you had some extra thunderbolts laying around, right?
Nope.
You have more than enough.
I have one. So like, I only have one. I'm
only
sorry.
one?
Yeah.
You can't just like snap your fingers and like make some more.
Nope, not a wizard, just a god.
Oh man. Okay, well, you're the god of gods, so like if there's any god, it would be you.
Are you asking for something? Because so far you just said, do you have thunderbolts?
I just thought you might have some extras laying around.
No,
but if
I
you
don't.
Only have one,
I only have the one. It's my bolt. It's Zeus's bolt.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I need it really bad. Like really bad.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Well, let's talk about it first.
Okay.
I might have something you want. I'm friends with Aphrodite,
Oh, she's such a bitch. No, I hate her. She's so uptight. I was listening in on a conversation she was having like a couple days ago. She's so arrogant. She's no.
Okay, well, how about Helena?
She's cool. She's all right. I kind of want to go back to sleep, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I'll just take the thunderbolt and I'll let you go back to sleep. Sorry for waking you up.
You can't take
I just really needed it, so I thought I'd just come in real quick and let you get back to your very important business.
If you take my bolt, it'll just go back to my hand. It has to be given away.
Okay, all right.
You're making me very angry right now.
Well, all right. Let me tell you the reason why I need it.
Okay.
I didn't want to.
I'll listen, but it better be very damn good. I don't know why Zeus would have papers in his bed.
I didn't want to alarm you.
Okay.
But I mean, you're busy. You got shit to do. But there's someone down there that is just fucking hating on you.
Woohoo!
And I worship the fuck out of you. So like, I thought you would just, give me the honor of taking care of that for you.
Why can't I just take care of it?
But I do need a thunderbolt to do it because, like, that's the only way they'll die. Yeah.
Who is this individual that can only die by thunderbolt?
There's a few actually. I like I said, I didn't want to alarm you, but
right.
Like, yeah, I just thought, like it would be helpful if I just took care of that for you. But yeah, they're like, like low resistance to electricity. They're like a good conductor for that thing. So
is it a conductor conduct electricity?
And I thought, if they're talking all this shit, wouldn't the best way to put them down would be with your own thunderbolt?
I mean, as you were speaking, I literally just did it. So I appreciate you coming in and giving me that knowledge. I'm Zeus.
But I could be your protector. I could do that shit for you, and then you wouldn't have to be woken up and bring these things that are
so you're saying
things that don't,
I can sleep
attention.
and you can use my Thunderbolt on them and then give it back?
I mean, I'll just hang on to it. So
Okay,
that the
so
next
when I
time
need it, I don't have it.
I mean, you don't need it because I'll take care of it for you.
You'll take care of Hades?
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
If I had the
Okay.
Thunderbolt.
Totally.
But without it, like, you know, I'll go down to hell. I'll fucking duke out some demons for you, you know?
Wow, you swear a lot. I think sounds like a plan. As long as we can agree it's the little stuff. Let me handle the big stuff, but the little stuff, I'll give you my bolt.
All right.
We're the